I just got another cup of coffee because I'm pretty sure there was no caffeine in my first one. Alright, so today it is day 7 of 15 days of foundation. Whoa, we are almost halfway there. So if you're new here, 15 days of foundation is a new first impression video every single day for 15 days. The links for the eBay sale and the t-shirts are down below in the description box. 100% of the proceeds go to Project Beauty Share. Also wanted to say, since I haven't announced it in a video yet, because of my time, they just went live yesterday, but I made heck yeah versions of the t-shirts. So for those of you who don't want a shirt that says hell yeah, you can go with the PG version. Let's jump into the foundation. So this one has been requested for a while. This is the Dermablend Smooth Liquid Camo Medium Coverage Foundation. I tried out a different Dermablend foundation in, I think it was the first series of 15 days of foundation, and I was not feeling that one, but new day, new foundation. So back in October, Mallory and I went to BeautyCon, Mallory 1712. One of the brands there was Dermablend, and I got shade matched there. We will get to the shade in a second, but I've had this thing sitting in my drawer since then. So reading some of the claims on Sephora, this product retails for $37 and you get 1 fluid ounce of product in here, which is standard. Whoa, my throat just got like way dry. This only comes in 10 shades. Not great. So I have the shade Cream, which says for fair skin with neutral undertones. The only other shade that says for fair skin is Linen with cool undertones, so I'm not sure if that one would match me better. So it says it's a liquid foundation that provides medium coverage for minor to moderate skin concerns, providing seamless coverage and an ultra smooth finish. This description is actually kind of contradicting because if you keep reading, it says it delivers twice the coverage of a classic foundation, camouflaging redness, uneven skin tone, blemishes, hyperpigmentation, and freckles. So to me, double the coverage of a normal foundation sounds like it should be very high coverage. On the packaging and online, it says medium coverage. Up to 16 hours of transfer-resistant wear, never cakey or masky. Ooh, masky is now a word. It provides all-day hydration and SPF 25. So that's all of the claims on here. Since this does have SPF 25, I'm going to be doing a flash test. So I'm going to insert swatches right here so you can see how the shade Cream compares to some of the other lightest what word was I even going for there? Lightest foundation shades that I own. Alright, so swatch time. Right here is the Dermablend Smooth Liquid Camo Foundation in Cream. Next over is Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation in 0.5. Dermacol 208 Pure Cosmetics Baradol Foundation, Laura Geller Cover Lock Foundation in Porcelain, which I reviewed in day 2, I think it was, and then Estee Lauder Double Wear in 1C0. So if you're excited for 15 days of foundation, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see my thoughts on the Dermablend Smooth Liquid Camo Foundation and how it applies and wears throughout the day, you're in the right place, just keep watching. So it's 9:30 in the morning right now. So I've already washed, moisturized, and primed my face. We're going to use the Real Techniques sponge on one side of my face and the Morphe E31 foundation brush on the other, just to see if there's a difference in application. So packaging is just kind of a standard squeeze tube packaging. I like that it has kind of a matte finish though. I didn't film yesterday in my time because I was feeling pretty crappy, and I'm still not feeling super great on top of my normal stuff. I think I'm actually getting sick right now. Hopefully not. I'm just going to drink a shit ton of vitamin C. I just put out about a dime size amount or less than that. And let's go in and stipple. This is looking a little dark. Color is definitely off. Ooh, has a dewy finish right now and it's looking really smooth. And that just went on super quick. Shade is definitely too dark and a bit orangey almost. So you do not need a lot of product for this. I'm just going to spread this out because I just got way too much on my forehead. It's almost like melting into my skin. Can't see any kind of texture at all. So we got pretty good coverage. I would say low full coverage. There's still some stuff coming through down here, but I think we can cover that just on a thin second layer, just on those spots. It's setting, but it has that kind of gel feel to it. It looks really good on my skin right now. Okay, let's go into the sponge on the other side. I feel like I'm getting a little bit lighter coverage on the sponge side. This sponge, it looks like about medium coverage. I can't get over how this is sitting on my skin. It looks super smooth. If you don't like dewy foundations, you would not like this because this definitely has a dew and a glow to it. But I think this looks really nice. It looks great on the center of my forehead, on my forehead just in general. It's kind of hiding all of my dryness up there. I have combination skin, so I get oily throughout the day, but I do have some dry patches and stuff on my forehead. So I want to see if this is buildable just on the spots where I need it. I'm going to leave my forehead like that, but I'm just going to add a tiny bit down in this area where I have more acne. And I do like the brush better to apply this. So I am getting more coverage. It covered all of that. Now it looks like total full coverage, but it looks a little bit heavy on the second layer actually. Yeah, you can kind of see the foundation on right there. So I don't know if I would recommend building this up. I'm gonna try it with the sponge on this side, see if it gets a little bit less heavy looking. For the second layer, a sponge is definitely the way to go. I'm just gonna go over that area with the sponge. Since I'm wearing a turtleneck, I'm just gonna pull this all the way down. This area down here and my chin looks much more matte for some reason. The only thing I'm not liking right now is where I built it up with the brush down here, but everywhere else looks great right now. So time right now is 9:37. I don't know if I'm gonna powder with this. I really like the kind of glowy look I have going on right now, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get oily if I don't. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. All right, so it's now 10:42. We're gonna call the check-in time 10 o'clock since that's when I finished up with my face makeup and it got majorly sidetracked. I ended up only setting the very center of my face right here with the Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination. My under eye concealer was so light today that I actually had to use this to set my under eyes. That's how dark this is on my skin. If that gives you any kind of perspective, this is what I usually use to set my entire face. Overall, I think it looks beautiful right now. It just looks extremely smooth and plump and healthy, which I like if it doesn't make me a grease ball by the end of the night. Here's a close-up what it looks like. Damn, like looking in the viewfinder, I think it looks amazing. Since this has SPF 25, let's go ahead and do a flash test. So it looks like there's a little bit of bounce back, but nothing horrible. It doesn't look like total ghost face. And I think it looks pretty good on camera. So on the rest of my face to contour, I use the Morphe 9C palette. This shade right here is one of my favorites, right there. Blush is Too Faced Papa Don't Peach blush. e.l.f. Illuminating palette as a highlight. This light highlight shade right here is totally underrated. It is gorgeous. Look at that. Eyeshadow, Urban Decay Ultimate Basics. I'm addicted to this thing. Mascara is my normal mascara, will be down below. And then Pure Cosmetics Addicted is the liquid lipstick that's on my lips. I think I used this in a Foundation Friday or something, and I said that it felt like the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. And I didn't like that because it didn't feel like it dried down. And these do dry down. It just takes literally 5 to 10 minutes for it to fully set. I think that's everything. Oh, I tried out this new Makeup Forever brow thing. This is interesting. It's a brow liner. I did my normal brow routine, the Precisely My Brow Pencil with Gimme Brow, but then just on the center to get the like flicked up look, I use this brow liner by Makeup Forever. I literally just drew on the strokes. So, I don't know. So check-in time is 10 o'clock. I will see you guys in a few hours in natural lighting. All right, so right now it is 3:10, so foundation's been on for 5 hours. I feel pretty shitty right now. I'm starting to feel migraine coming on, so I'm gonna make this super brief. I'm like nauseous right now. So I pretty much love the way everything looks except my upper lip. I'm just getting some minor creasing. It's not horrible right now, but it is there. My forehead just looks amazing. I feel like my face just looks very smoothed out and almost like blurred a little bit. I'm not getting oily yet, but I definitely still look very dewy. I think it just looks kind of healthy right now though. I would say it's about one shade too dark. I think if I mix in a little bit of a lighter foundation, this can definitely work. It looks a bit yellow to me too if you look at like my shoulder and my hand, but I'm gonna go lay down and hopefully I will see you guys at the end of the night. All right, so it's now 8:30 and I've been in bed all night and I'm gonna make this super brief because I just want to wrap this up. But I've been laying on a hot pack on this side of my face. It's actually held up really well. I feel like overall I definitely look a bit oily, but for 10 hours it's not like horrifically oily. It's horrifically a word, I don't even know right now. But for not setting my entire face, like only setting right here, I think actually looks really good. The thing I like is that even though it's a bit oily, it's not breaking down anywhere. Around my nose and right there, even though it's definitely oily, it's not separating, which is promising. So I think if I set this with a powder in certain areas next time, it'd probably hold up pretty well. So I'll try that for the wrap-up video and update you guys. But sorry, this is a brief second half of the video. Having a bad health day. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.